minutes to be played in this incredible, raucous atmosphere here in Istanbul. We've watched Serbia overcome what we thought was going to be a lot of absences that perhaps they wouldn't be able to. You know, Milos Teodosic, Nikola Kalinic, Nikola Jokic, a long list of players, but this is a basketball country and there's plenty of players to select whenever these guys go into battle.
Yeah, guys that maybe you haven't heard of so much, Vladimir Lucic, Stefan Jovic, guys that have really stepped up in the absence of those other players. And again, we've seen all of Serbia's games. They've been very consistent. It's to the point where I know all of these guys' tendencies even before the games and pre-game routines. But they aren't just happy, they aren't just satisfied with getting to the final. They want to get that gold medal.
But we wonder about Stefan Jovic. It looks like he's going to play tonight. He sprained his ankle or rolled his ankle in the semifinal. And that was against Russia, a game that Serbia had to dig deep to win. But he's been getting some good treatment, and it looks like he's going to be ready to go. As for Slovenia, what can you say? It's the first time this, what can only be described as a great sporting nation, has made it to the final of the EuroBasket. They produced so many great players over the years, playing in European basketball, playing in the NBA, like Mr. Dragic here, Goran Dragic. And here they are in Dragic's last tournament with the national team, making it to the final of the EuroBasket. And it's happened, it's coincided with the arrival of, you have to say, the most exciting young talent in all of international basketball, Luka Doncic.
Definitely. I mean, just the other night, we said he had a quiet game and he nearly had a triple-double under the radar. Obviously had a monster 27-point game against the quarterfinal against Latvia. So Luka Doncic loves the big stage. You know that already. And these Slovenian players, it seems they have all risen to the occasion throughout this tournament. The only undefeated team left. They are a joy to watch.
Well, we are going to have the playing of the national anthems for both Slovenia and Serbia. Starting with Serbia. We'll have a pause in the commentary. Saw the eyes of Igor Naboskov, and he goes to hug Alexander Djordjevic. Of course, Naboskov is a Serbian. coaches in the NBA with Utah on Quinn Snyder's staff, and Alexander Djordjevic, obviously one of the legends of Yugoslavian basketball, Serbian basketball. And players, they all know each other. They run into each other. They've known each other since they've been growing up together and playing the game that, that they love and they earn a living from. Here's the refereeing crew from tonight. So Cristiano Morano in the middle there from Brazil, Tolga Sahin from Italy on the left, and Antonio Conde from Spain on the right. So Josh, I'm going to hand it over to you. Run with it.
One last time. So this Serbian roster, Bogdan Bogdanovic leading the way, averaging over 20 points per game. But he's got a lot of help with the big man inside. Usually comes off the bench. Boban Marjanovic. We'll see if he gets in the starting lineup. He's been absolutely dominant inside. And he's still going to come off the bench as Kuzmic handles the inside duties to start alongside Vladimir Lucic. Milan Machvan in the starting lineup. Bogdanovic, and you see Jovic in there. Going to be testing out the ankle. Would take a lot more to keep that big-hearted guy out of this final matchup against Slovenia. Meanwhile, for the Slovenians, they're led by none other than Goran Dragic, and we've already mentioned Luka Doncic, but it's the other guys. Gasper Vidmar really patrols the paint. Anthony Randolph, obviously the naturalized citizen, he's been a joy to watch as well. And then Prepelic coming off the bench, absolutely lethal from anywhere on the floor, especially beyond the arc. That starting five, you see Dragic along Blažić, Doncic, Buric back into the starting lineup. So Randolph still coming off the bench, and then Vidmar. Buric didn't actually play against Spain the other night, as Kokoškov made a lot of adjustments, which clearly paid off. And he gets a chance to bless the starting lineup. You see now the two stars, Goran Dragic, leads Slovenia scoring 21 points per game, and when he's on the court, Slovenia has been the best team by far in the tournament. He is way ahead in point differential, plus 112. Meanwhile, Bogdanovic does a little bit of everything for Serbia coach Djordjevic. Scoring, rebounding, steals, and assists.
So interesting that Edun Buric has gotten back in that starting lineup, and you see Djordjevic, he's shuffled his starting lineup quite a bit as well. You might notice Jaka Lakovic, the former Slovenia captain, point guard there on the assistant, or one of the assistants for Kokoškov. Yeah, you mentioned Prepelic. Prepelic is like, for me, when I think of this Slovenia team, perhaps more than anybody, the focus and concentration. This guy comes off the bench, right? He has been like a man possessed. And it just seems like something has infected this Slovenia team in terms of self-belief that they are just not going to be denied this year.
Yeah, it's one thing to have one star and a confident player. They have 12 confident players that are doing their job to near perfection every game. They have not slipped up yet. They have not been beaten. They dominated against Spain. But again, this is a final, and it's a different story. So curious to see if the current narrative continues to play out.
Fascinating that Modric didn't even play, and he's in the starting line. Didn't even play in the last game. So there's a coach that knows what he wants. You're not going to play tonight, Edo, but you're going to start in the final. So get ready. And Djordjevic, well, you know about him. He's led him into the final of the World Cup in 2014, the final of last year's Olympics. Here they are again in the final of the EuroBasket. Good evening, folks, and welcome to Istanbul, Turkey. It's the final of the FIBA EuroBasket, and it's between Serbia in the red and Slovenia in the white. And you are looking at two wonderful, determined teams, and they had to be terrific in this tournament, this 24-team tournament, to make it this far. Slovenia have not lost, and Serbia have lost just once. But that was in the group stage, obviously. And already, Matchman using his size to back up Modric and goes hard and draws the foul.
Yeah, you expect Serbia to try to slow down this game as much as possible. Obviously, Slovenia, one of the highest scoring offenses in the tournament, 90 points per game, so you don't want to get into a running after them.
Kuzmic is handing it off to Bogdanovic. Gets it back to Kuzmic, and that's 2 points. Doncic knocked it out. He's already down.
You see see Bogdanovic already with 1 assist. A willing passer, just a great playmaker for the Serbian team.
Here he is, the 18-year-old sensation, Doncic. Gets it back to Dragic. Dragic gets it to Muric from the corner. Good! How's that for confidence?
Clearly those minutes on the bench not impeding his play at all. Comes in with the first shot of the game, knocks down the 3.
Played for Anthem this season in the Basketball Champions League and in Turkey. And good save from Doncic over to Muric.
Don't forget Doncic, one of the leading rebounders in this EuroBasket. Despite playing the guard position, it's just remarkable how much he impacts the game in different ways.
Good hands there from Kuzmic. Defensively, he's really tough. Also rebounding. He's really been big for Serbia. Pass out to Blazic for 3. Lucic, one of the many rebounds he'll collect tonight. Now Jovic in the match ban. And an interception from Doncic. Doncic for 3. That would have brought the house down. Gasper Vidmar with the rebound. Blocked by Kuzmic. And it goes out of bounds.
He kind of threw it out of bounds there, hoping to get a foul call. You see him able to get the offensive rebound. Goes up, is kind of finds himself behind the backboard, nowhere to go. But that first shot by Doncic.
That was in the next time zone. Jovic goes right back to Lucic. Matchman kind of couldn't catch it cleanly, so now he's going to back down Doncic. And puts up a difficult shot. Didn't go right at Doncic.
Nice cut by Muric.
Muric puts it up off the glass. So who would have thought it? The man who doesn't play in the semifinal comes out and scores Slovenia's first 5 points.
Dragic knows how to find his man. Can't just stand on the perimeter and cut to the basket. Nice pass.
Kuzmic inside. Doncic puts up a little jumper. Good. Right over Jovic.
I don't know about you, Jeff, but I expect him to have a big game. He's, like you mentioned the other day, it's kind of like a team of destiny with these guys. Meanwhile, Serbia's a team of consistency.
Inside it goes again. Kuzmic and gets it to drop, and that happened as Vidmar went to help out on the perimeter.
Throughout the tournament, Djordjevic has talked about Bogdanovic's playmaking ability.
Shot blocked by Kuzmic. Jovic in the open floor, hands it back to Matchman. Does well to control his forward motion. Does not charge. Doncic takes the foul from Kuzmic.
Already a great start to this game, a lot of free-flowing action. That usually helps calm the nerves. It's a nice block there by Kuzmic. Great transition opportunity with Serbia obviously capitalized on with Matchman taking it strong for the layup.
So Blazic goes down, Vidmar goes down. Dimec makes an early appearance tonight for Slovenia. And the low post, Ziga Dimec. Also Klemen Prepelic is now in the game.
Boban Marjanovic, the huge man inside for Serbia. We'll see how Slovenia chooses to match up with him. He's had a tremendous EuroBasket, 36 points per game on 59% shooting after not really being impactful in the previous EuroBasket 2011.
Now Dimec is going to go at Marjanovic. Interesting decision. Slovenia get it back. Doncic. Now with Serbia. So Slovenia putting up the threes. And into Marjanovic. Just an early foul. And this is where Serbia perhaps have an advantage coming into this game. And the replay with Marjanovic being fouled. We're going to see Anthony Randolph come in for Edovaric. So a great start from Vudic. He goes to the bench. Randolph gives them a little more athleticism in there. Gets a hand in the face of Matchman. And Marjanovic taps it over to Lucic. And this is where Serbia are very good, the second, third opportunities. And Randolph comes from behind and fouls Marjanovic.
You're right, Serbia has the luxury of being able to play outside with Marjanovic and inside with Marjanovic. You see there, he's hacked twice. Fouls over to Randolph.
Good offensively for this Serbia team all tournament long.
Yeah, I mean 86% from the free throw line. Marjanovic is able to shoot, so even fouling him doesn't really help the defense.
It's all about keeping him as far away from the basket as possible, and then you hope he misses because he's been making some very difficult shots from about 2-3 meters.
Yeah, and obviously Russia unable to do that. He had 18 points against them, 7 to 10 shooting.
Dragic pulls up at the line. Good! That'll calm down the nerves a little bit for Slovenia, seeing the Dragon get his first 2 points.
Yeah, you expect him to be ready. Probably the biggest game of his career so far. Obviously, he's played a number of big games in the NBA, but
Jovic drives in and scores with the left hand. How good has he been?
You see him slightly hobbling as he comes back on defense. That adrenaline really do wonders.
Dragic loses it, but it goes to Dimets. And Jovic goes off of him, so Slovenia only 8 seconds now. Dragic attacking Marjanovic. What a play. He's going to take on anybody.
Goran Dragic scoring every way. One of the just premier footwork players you'll see in basketball. Don't see him shooting much with his right hand.
Bogdanovic, the Slovenian crowd wanted a charge. And he just freed himself, got some room, and nailed it.
Think about Bogdanovic, he's actually second in the tournament inside the arc shooting percentage, over 67%, but hasn't been able to hit down the three consistently.
Nice move from Doncic. Goodness me.
Back and forth we go.
Micic and is going to be coming into the game for Serbia. And it goes again. And Dimets commits another foul on Marjanovic. Bircevic also coming in. Here's a replay. Oh, they're just going to make him earn it at the line, aren't they?
Doncic just phenomenal footwork to avoid Marjanovic.
Key moment in the game here is Goran Dragic goes out for the first time. Alexa Nikolic comes in. And let's just look the part. Marjanovic has been tough at the free throw line. 76%. Oh yeah, sorry, 86. As a team, they're shooting 76%.
4 for 4.
I mean, 86 is like, you don't want to foul him.
That's like premier shooting guard numbers. This has been really great defensively. It's a foul there, but he's giving it a nice little boost off the bench. He's struggling in the first couple games.
It's interesting though, because there are a lot of bigs that struggle.
Marjanovic basically puts all those bigs to shame. It's all practice, practice, practice.
Doncic for 3. And he misses yet another one. And Bogdanovic selects the rebound. already has a couple fouls. Trying to push Marjanovic out. And he catches it, hands it back to Virtovic. Randolph had a hand in the face. Look at Marjanovic, just gets the rebound, but then misses with the putback.
Rush that shot.
Into the corner, Randolph. Spain are probably thinking, why didn't he miss that against us? He was electric the other night. Bogdanovic drives in and scores over Anthony Randolph. And Igor Kokoskov has seen enough. He is calling timeout.
Like I said, shooting 67% inside the arc. Only Gabe Olaseni has been better in the tournament. Obviously, Bogdanovic played a few more games, but when he goes to the basket, he finishes.
Hey, we're gonna make shot. Rebound.
See, both teams not really knocking down the three here early. Still able to put points on the board. Serbia doing a great job sharing the ball early. Bogdanovic already with 3 of those 6 assists.
Bam! Okay. Exiramo.
See the drive here. 3 guys. He's able to go straight at. Nice crossover to get by Prepelic. High off the glass. Slovenia hasn't been down much in this tournament. Really been able to control games throughout. Obviously still very, very early here.
They did fall behind Greece in the group phase and were in trouble really in the third quarter, but then they turned things around.
Yeah, Greece kind of gave that one away as well.
Oh, Randolph just lost control of it. And fortunately for Slovenia, Slovenia will maintain possession. Milosavljevic is guarding Doncic. Number 12, he's been good. There's Micic, who hit the key shot the other night against Russia. Prepelic hits the 3. There he goes again.
That's your guy. Again, just too much room. You cannot give him direct sight to the basket because he will launch it.
He was a full 1.5 meters, 2 meters behind the arc. Alexander Georgievich on the sidelines near the trophy. You can see it over there. It's arguing. Referee telling him to calm down. Nicholas picks up the foul.
And the free throw line to shoot 2. Bogdanovic.
And if Bogdanovic can avoid falling in love with a 3-pointer, keep putting pressure on the Slovenian defense, it's going to be a very, very big game.
Already good numbers across the board. 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Bounce pass, beautiful play. Prepelic. Prepelic has been so impressive also going to the basket. Whether he's dribbling or in that case, cutting to the basket. Micic gets it to Bogdanovic. Shot clock winding down. And a little mid-ranger rattles out this time. And Doncic just takes that ball away from Milosavljevic. And now, Kokoskov is really getting out there, complaining about something Marjanovic did. See if we can see.
Well, they won an unsportsmanlike foul. Obviously, Marjanovic very, very strong. So even when he swipes down like that, a little bit risky. Doncic not happy with that foul. It's obviously going to be an emotional game. We expected that.
Lazic comes back in as well as Dragic. Doncic rebound the ball. Stands to reason they need him to play well tonight to win. Dragons pulls up, and that was well short. To Marjanovic, and under pressure, and Vidmar blocks from behind, but Birkovic gets it back. They're the kings of the second and third opportunities.
Just ran up the lob there.
Prepelic has the shot blocked by Lucic. Now they're going to pass ahead, and the ball goes out of bounds, back over to Slovenia. Serbia arguing that it should be their ball, that Prepelic hit it. And now they're going to overrule it. Look at this.
See here. Yeah, Prepelic gets his fingertips on it. And finally, someone's able to block a three-point shot without fouling.
Serbia leading by 4. The game is red hot. Jovic drives in, and Marjanovic had the ball but didn't collect it. Now Dragic pushes it quickly and lays it up and in. Like the bullet from a gun, he was down there.
You saw him just glide through the air, takes off from a couple of steps back, but a little bit of hang time there from Dragic.
He is just an incredible athlete. Lightning quick. He's got some hops.
And can't let Slovenia get the open court.
Offensive foul. Birkovic setting an illegal screen.
That's all because Prepelic ran through the screen. We'll see here, tries to set a screen on Prepelic. Lean just a little bit to the right. Another tough call. This is where Dragic
Seconds of the quarter. Slovenia with Dragic drives in, takes a difficult shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was off Vidmar with 0.6 seconds. So the idea is they're going to try to throw the ball the length of the court, it appears. Yep, to Marjanovic. But this means it's going to be back. Slovenia now will have a toss here for a potential jump shot. What a mistake that was.
Is that one of the worst passes you've ever seen? Or he's not a quarterback. So because no one touched the ball will be reinbounded from where it originally came from.
So Milosavljevic throws it away. Dragic gets it, and it was online, but long. So very good, fast-paced, intense first quarter. And Serbia edged it 22-20. Josh, the numbers are, well, okay inside the arc for both teams. The big difference really is Serbia shooting the free throws, and Slovenia having some success from three-point range, but not much.
Yeah, Serbia exerting their physical kind of dominance, the size advantage, getting to the free throw line, and obviously getting the points in the paint. I've been really impressed with Bogdanovic's approach. In the last couple of finals last year against the USA, just 7 points, 2 of 12 shooting. And then the World Cup final then as well, 15 points on 1 of 9 from 3. So he understands that in a final, you have to attack the basket. You got to put pressure on the defense. You can't settle for those outside shots. He's also done a great job distributing. You saw there the post up and a little bit of a step back from Bogdanovic.
That was the play where they were appealing Slovenia for a charge, but referee's letting them play.
So it has not disappointed after 10 minutes. We expect it to be close for a while. And again, as soon as one of these teams goes on a run, completely different ball game. So far, the biggest leads have been just 5.
Second quarter action underway here in Istanbul. Serbia leading by 2. And Slovenia in the white. Going to work with Vidmar. Going right at Kuzmic. And the ball knocked out of his hands by Lucic.
Kuzmic, kind of tough to go at in the post. His post defense is what he's known for.
Well, now he's trapped on the baseline, so he gets it out the match back. Prepelic, a little outlet pass to Dragic. And he takes the foul and quickly releases it in the hope of getting some free throws, but Lucic's foul came before the shot, so it's his first. And look at Djordjevic over there, a picture of intensity.
Lucic slowing down the foul.
Anthony Randolph fouled shooting the 3. It didn't take long for that to happen. Early in the second quarter, match fouls. Fouls the 3-point shooter.
See, gets his hand up, but then lands right in his chest. Have to give the shooter room to land. Back-to-back great performances, had 15 points against Spain, 21 against Latvia.
We got to get him going now. Seeing the ball fall through the hoop. A little full court pressure. Intercepted by Randolph. Hands it off to Dragic. There you go. And Djordjevic wants to nip that right in the bud. A little pressure, and all of a sudden, after the foul that was called on Randolph shooting the 3. Quick 5 points for Slovenia. And they've taken a 3-point lead.
Hey, mir, halo. Mir. Pazi zonski, pazi zonu. It's okay,
Interesting
team.
stat
You're okay.
there. We
Okay,
suspected,
Ajmo,
we would
ljudi.
have suggested
Kratki pasovi,
Slovenia would have
pas na
perhaps an
stranu, lopta
advantage
dole.
with his backcourt and perhaps a little bit of ability to put pressure on the ball.
Igramo normalno čim, dizamo luku gore, Jogi protrčao si, now, set him up.
Gledaj ovaj pas.
Gdje je ovaj pas?
Veljko, klop na red.
Anthony, hey, set him up, pay attention. We have a chin, we have mid-pick and roll, set him up.
Nice skill there by Randolph, able to anticipate the soft pass from Jovic. Dragic, as soon as he has it, it's one thing on his mind, and that's getting straight to the basket.
So Dragic has been as good as he has all tournament long. In his last EuroBasket, his last national team appearance, he says. Settled him being a long way from the basket. Here's Bogdanovic now. Going right at Bogdanovic. And hits the three-pointer.
I tell you, Jeff, he's really stepping up to the occasion right now. Already 9 points, leading the way. Dragic right behind him with 8.
Randolph, good. Number 2 for him.
Obviously, we talked about it against Spain. That's a dimension he's added to his game since coming over to Europe. Didn't have that in the NBA. Lajic picks up the foul, trying to deny Bogdanovic. Randolph with a long 2.
Vucevic comes into the game for Matsvine. And Blazic called for another foul.
They're trying to be physical. You got to be smart about it. Can't prevent him from kind of making progress.
So George is really voicing his opinion over there to the Brazilian referee. Jimenez. And called for the fouls. Just 3 quick fouls. I think this is a really bad development for Slovenia because you don't want Serbia going to the line taking free throws. And they've got 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Djordjevic kind of smells blood and puts Marjanovic back in the game. He is king of drawing fouls. Koshkov counters at Vidmar.
Back to Lucic for 3. Came away with no points, that trip down the floor. Dragic. To Randolph, becoming more and more factor. Puts it up, and there for the follow, Vidmar couldn't tap it in.
And again, you see Bogdanovic getting in there for the rebounds as well.
Vucevic for 3. Good! The Olympians in this team played last year in Rio de Janeiro. Vucevic could miss the foul. That'll be his second.
And you see there, Marjanovic dives to the basket. That brings the entire defensive collapse. Vucevic wide open, knocks down the 3.
Left open, he's going to take it, and he's going to make it.
Unbelievable shooting touch.
He is a scorer.
If you give him room, it's going in. It's just
He's taking it. He's the one now guarding Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic trying to get away from him. Puts up a long jump shot. Wow, I'll see that often. Now Doncic explodes up the court. He takes it all the way.
Oh!
How about that from Luka Doncic? He is now in the game big time.
Coast to coast. Luka Doncic.
And folks, trust me,
I just don't know.
nobody knows what to say.
He's 18 years old and he's posterizing grown men.
He just gave the entire world something to think about. And most importantly, the team right there in red.
They said he's not athletic enough. Tell him to watch that highlight.
I think he's even shaking Djordjevic up a little. Look at him. 32-28. And Djordjevic does the right thing. Whenever you have like a jolt of momentum, look at the fast break points. Slovenia with 8, Serbia with 2. He seems to always use a timeout in those situations to try to stop any type of big momentum.
Flash for Anthony, you have to catch the ball at the elbow.
Doncic brought the house down on that one. So you want to give everyone a chance to settle down during the timeout. You see it again right there. Doncic is really just by everyone. Takes off, hammers it down. Koshkov loving it. The bench loving it.
It's incredible when you think about the talent that we've had at this EuroBasket. Okay, hey, there were some players that weren't here. But you know what? Talk about the players that are here. The Dragic's, the Doncic's. That big guy from New York, what's his name?
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, that's him, yeah. Porzingis, unbelievable EuroBasket, folks. Whatever you hear, this has been a sensational tournament.
And Slovenia's been right in the heart of most of it. It's giving us that classic against Latvia, 103-97, 200 points scored. They dominated against Spain, win by 20, and now it's sure to be a thrilling final. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Marjanovic. Wow. And Kuzmic is going to come in for big Boban Marjanovic.
You see him trying to post up here. Looks to seal. And it's just such a tough call. He's just a big man trying to create space.
And you also have, Vidmar's a big man. That is 5 turnovers now for Serbia, just 1 for Slovenia. 32-28. Slovenia on top. Dragic again, explodes into the lane, puts up a little jumper!
Jovic trying to put pressure on him, but Dragic's just a master of getting to his spots. Anywhere around the free throw line is deadly.
Bogdanovic! Not sure if he meant to bank that. Almost went in. Now Dragic fouled by Jovic. And Slovenia right now have the wind in their sails. And you have to say, you only get so many timeouts to call in a game.
Right about that out. Dragic's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. As you hear the MVP chants from the crowd.
Dragic. I'm sure there probably is some for Doncic as well. What an incredible, incredible story. He says this is his last hurrah. And he has a chance to experience really the ultimate high of leading his team to the title.
Slovenia getting pretty much whatever they want on offense now. Meanwhile, Serbia kind of struggling to get a good look. Bogdanovic forcing the issue just a little bit the last couple possessions.
Biggest lead in the game for Slovenia, 8 points. Lucic for 3. Misses again, wide open. And now quickly, Dragic isn't going to mess around. He's going to go in. He's going to get blocked. But there is a foul on Lucic.
He went hard to the basket. Dragic with no concern for his own physical body in that case. So he takes off. A lot of contact on the arms.
The ultimate competitor.
Bogdanovic seemed to get some of the ball, but foul goes to Lucic.
Perfect 3 of 3. From the line, 13 points already. Just incredible.
We should mention, in terms of fan support, this is almost like a home game for Slovenia in terms of the noise they're making.
And it goes back. That's a better shot.
Oh, you see the steal by Lucic.
And Lucic, but then he wasn't able to get it to his teammates.
Foul here.
Back. This is a mismatch. Dragic is going to blow past him. He's going to pull up at the line. Kuzmic doesn't get the rebound. Doncic now. Oh, Doncic almost with a push-off. Prepelic says, I'm going to shoot it. Good!
Oh!
He's incredible, folks. Prepelic just doesn't miss. He's 3 of 4 from deep. Okay, he's missed once, but
When you have that kind of range, shooting in the parking lot.
unreal. Matchman, great play from Matchman, and again, 2 consecutive possessions now where Serbia have had a better shot, and Milosavljevic called for foul, and it looked almost as if Dragic kind of contorted his body there, so Milosavljevic tripped over.
Dragic just
kind of an unofficial trip. Look at this.
Yeah, this is way out there. Bogdanovic kind of on him. Daring him to shoot.
I think he's the best shooter in the tournament.
He's got to be, honestly.
Came in shooting 43% from three-point range. He's been launching a lot.
It's also where he's shooting them from.
And also what the game is like at the time. The situation. Takes another one. Really, since Serbia lost the game to Russia, they've been pretty much in command of most of their games. And Turkey gave them a good run. They have almost kind of cruised into the final, it felt like.
Well, their defense has been so impressive, but this Slovenian onslaught is so hard to slow down.
They lost to Russia in the group phase. They beat them in the semifinal. Ivanovic. On the edge. Nowhere to go. And good rebound. Lucic, oh, he puts it up. What a gritty play from Vladimir Lucic.
We've been complimenting his play throughout the tournament. Makes the little plays. That time, though, it's a big one. Strong finish on Lucic.
The gritty work. Look at Djordjevic complaining. And think about Presley trying to say he's trying to draw a charge. Three-point play for Lucic.
He's already got 4 rebounds.
Preplic wide open.
2 open.
Too short. Here's Savijevic. Serbia quickly pushing up the floor. Guduric who's come in. Hits his first three-pointer.
Just like that, 6 straight points from Serbia. Right back into this game. Dragic going to the bench. See Dragic coaching propellers on the sideline there. That's a true leader does.
Just trying to listen in.
Ovo ide široko. Okej. Ej, mora se naći. Nema potreba ovdje da ih pravimo. Moramo da trčimo, da 5 lica pokažemo odbrambenih njima. Ne možemo da ih jurimo. Morate sprigati nazad i 5 napred da igramo. Preuzimajte, pričajte. 4 mala, sve se preuzima.
Down low in the three-point play, followed by Guduric's three. Fast break.
You see it right there. Propelish, hands down. Got to contest shots. Serbia already with 3 threes, and that hasn't been their strong point throughout this tournament. Again, their defense is what they've been banking on, and then the playmaking ability of Bogdanovic and the inside play of Marjanovic is how they score on the offensive side. In the final, it's going to be those guys who give you the 5 to 7 points, kind of unexpected. We've already seen Birčević hit one. Now Guduric hits a 3.
Offensive foul. They're going to call a flop on Lucic. They are calling a flop, which means a technical foul. And also possession, so Lucic will now have
his 3rd foul.
3 fouls, okay.
We'll see here. There's contact. Don't really see how that's a flop. And this kid just can't catch a break in some of these games.
There's been a lot of fouls that he collects. He has managed to finish a couple of games.
Zagoras set a solid screen.
Makes the free throw, the technical free throw, so Luka Doncic will inbound the ball, and he's making eye contact with a couple people, pointing to his eyes. See if he gets a special play here. Prepelic, just a second there, I thought he was going to launch one. Doncic, now he gets inside, but then he runs past the ball. Kind of left it behind him now, Bogdanovic. And Milosavljevic had a hand in the face, and a foul called on Serbia on the rebound.
Yep, just giving away points. Doncic has inside position. That's his fifth rebound already.
So that puts him on the free throw line. So early fouls. What happens? The bonus, 2 free throws. And Doncic makes the first. Seven points for him, 16 for Dragic. Look at that, 18 years old. What were you doing when you were 18? Eating, watching cartoons? Because apparently he also watches cartoons still.
Yeah, according to his roommate Dragic.
What a kid when he plays with the men. And Lucic. Fouled by Edo Muric. 3 fouls on him, so he'll have to come out, presumably.
Lucic asked Jordan to stay for one more possession, one more play, one more minute.
And the free throw line to shoot 2.
Bogdanovic were both at the scores table. Matchup right now, Bogdanovic and Dragic.
Dragic just blows past his man, gets inside, scores! Vidmar drew his man perhaps out of position, match ban, and just kind of meant that Dragic had to beat his man. To an 8-point lead. Rudaric open for 3. Good! Thought it was going to be off. Boy, what a weapon to come off the bench. More and more. He's better and better.
Confident looking shot there from Guduric.
Playing Istanbul this coming season with Fenerbahce. Dragic for 3. Good! Gets it right back. Anything one left-hander can do for Serbia, the lefty can do for Slovenia. He's got 19 points. No, 21 now. Goodness.
Already at his average. The only reason he's not averaging more is he had that 5-point game against Ukraine where he didn't have to play.
Milosavljevic left his feet and was able to pass it to Bogdanovic, guarded by Doncic.
Great defense there for Doncic.
1:15 remaining in the first half.
Again, This pace is too high scoring for Serbia.
Dragic again for three. Good!
This guy is a man possessed here tonight.
Doncic comes up to put a little pressure on Bogdanovic. Bounce pass, match man back outside to Bogdanovic. Milosavljevic. Fouled by Dragic. First foul on him.
So just to recap, Dragic, 8 of 13, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers in this first half. He's happy to carry Slovenia all the way.
Look at the, how many did they say? 7 or 8 planes from carrying 11 planes. Okay, so there was an increase.
7,000 to 8,000 Slovenians.
Wow. Flying yesterday, today. Didn't want to miss out on the biggest moment in their basketball history. When the national team reaches the final, with a competition like this, you just got to do what you got to do. You got to get that.
This is a 45 points for Serbia and a half is phenomenal. They just can't get a stop.
Dragic behind the back and pulls up and shoots again. It's just taken over. 26 points in the first half.
I mean, he might get 40 by the end of the third quarter.
Goodness me. What a joy to watch him play. Bogdanovic gets in the lane. Oh, that was a tough shot.
Dragic with the ball in his hands. Clock winds down, takes it to the hole.
Gets it to Doncic. Oh, puts up a tough shot right at the buzzer. Bogdanovic got a hand up. Well, big shot for Bogdanovic to get it back to single digits. But it's a 9-point lead for Slovenia. They are on top as players go to halftime. 56-47.
See the shooting just electric for Slovenia. 53% overall, 43% from three. No one's missed a free throw so far, so both teams clicking on offense. It's going to come down to who can get those stops in the second half. They're very even. Rebounds, assists, steals, every stat is pretty much even. The only difference is that Slovenia has going on Dragic.
Well, it's been everything that we expected it would be, and in fact, a little bit more. It is 56-47. Serbia on top. Excuse me, Slovenia on top at halftime. We'll be right back. first 20 minutes. An awesome first 20 minutes. It's what really you envision for a battle for that trophy right there. It has been electric, and Slovenia certainly got the better of Serbia in the first half. But Serbia have done well, only trailing by 9, and you can see how they can get back into the game. But it's been a case of the Goran Dragic show. Really, they're up 56-47. Dragic, all he has is 26 points. He's made both of his threes. He's 7 of 12 inside the arc, Josh. I mean, he's a perfect 6 of 6 at the line. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's been truly unstoppable in those first 20 minutes. And, you know, a lot of his actions going to the left, and it's things that you prepare for in the scouting report. Don't let him do what he wants to do. And if you watch basketball the last few years, in the NBA he scores 20 points a game. He's been the most improved player in the NBA. All of that is happening for a reason. He's one of the best players in the world with the ball in his hands. And Serbia is feeling his wrath right now because he is playing with one mission, and that is to win the gold medal for his country.
Ostanite ovim našima. Dole na strani i tako dalje. Pazite leđi blok i ovo. Ovo. Šutira iz ovog iz daljine. Priđite mu unutra nogama. Brani 1-1. Idemo lopta dole, okay?
Honestly, not too much. They're picking up ticky-tack fouls. You know, you mentioned Slovenia's getting to the free throw line, a perfect 12 for 12, but Serbia's got 11 trips as well. Dimec has 3 fouls, Miric has 3 fouls, so it's not like Serbia's not getting any calls, but, you know, again, when you're down, you want to basically pick up on any kind of reason for that, and right now it's a referee's coordination.
Suffices to say that these people who have come all the way from Slovenia for the weekend, they're glad they made the trip. They're glad they made the investment.
Yeah, you're for sure. They have, I mean, anyone who's in this arena right now, anyone watching on TV, on the computer, on the laptop, they have been treated to a show in the first half. And the great thing is that we still got 21 minutes to play.
Well, Boban Marjanovic, not quite as influential, perhaps, as they would like him to be, but Marjanovic has only 4 points. Kuzmic as well.
He hasn't made a field goal yet. And again, it's because Slovenia plays at such a fast pace, it's hard for Marjanovic to keep up.
Second half action underway here in Istanbul, the Sinan Erdem Arena. And quickly, Serbia getting inside, and the big hands of Gasper Vidmar got the block on Marjanovic.
You haven't seen him get a shot block too often. Vidmar, also known as the Hulk.
Pass over to Anthony Randolph. Dragic, did he get it off in time? Unreal.
Yeah, just in time. Seemed like the horn went off while the ball's in the air, so that should be good.
And now Marjanovic loses it, and Dragic has it. He's going to explode to the basket. He's going to put it up, and perhaps maybe would like to have it back. He gets it back. Now Doncic for 3. Misses everything, and the long rebound goes out to Dragic.
Saw Jovic take a shot there. Fell hard. Steve Mac on the Serbian bench trying to get his guys back into it.
The pass to Blažić from the left corner.
Serbia fortunate to not allow any points on that possession.
Well, Bogdanovic has Blažić on his back. He puts it up at the line. 13 now for him.
He's going to have to match Dragic in this second half to give Serbia a chance.
Blažić, oh, beautiful play. Gets it to Gasper Vidmar, and he is fouled.
Vidmar dunks it over. Seems to be 4 Serbian arms. Nice pass from Blažić. Vidmar goes up strong. Does not back down for the Boban challenge. You see here, Dragic is 3. foul goes to Boban Marjanovic.
So Marjanovic, it's not been his night. And not only has he had his shot blocked by Vidmar, he's now been dunked on by Vidmar. Oh, that was an ugly free throw by Vidmar. Not his forte. Quick pass inside, and Lucic gets the reverse layup.
Also should mention Jovic had to go back to the bench.
Micic in the game, guarding Blazic now. And switches on to Doncic. And, well, what a play! And traveling will be the call on Doncic.
So Doncic seems to have gotten tripped up. Shaking his head, walking back on defense. We'll see here.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucic caught him. A fortunate break for Serbia.
Micic puts it on the deck, back to Marjanovic, and gets the friendly roll.
It's just through contact that time.
Offensive foul called on Dragic. So a little collision with Micic. And look at this. Oh yeah, he pulled him. They were kind of tangled, and then Dragic pulled him, and the referee nailed him on it. Now Marjanovic again. Bogdanovic open for three. And the ball goes over to Slovenia.
Forgotten man today for Slovenia has been Chanchar. We haven't seen him yet. See Lucic going for the rebound. Doncic takes out his legs a little bit. And Lucic kind of falling on that elbow that he hurt the other side on that dunk. With the breakaway, fell hard.
Guduric back in the game, guarding Prepelic. Now Micic. So Serbia in a zone, would you say? Doncic drifts in, and again, the scrap, and Doncic comes up with it. And Doncic loses it. Slovenia tried to foul. They didn't call it. Now they get it back. He loses control of it. And Matchman commits the foul on Dragic.
Matchman reaches in there.
So 6.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Long way to go. Both teams trading blows here. Dragic pulls up at the line. 31 points for the Dragon. Goes back to a 10-point lead. Micic drives in. Oh, he's tough.
Nice move there from Micic. And all these Serbian players need to be aggressive on offense. You can't just rely on Bogdanovic to do it all.
And Dragic puts it up, tried to get some contact, went down. Similar to the play against Spain. Good hands from Doncic. Bogdanovic takes a seat. Stimac in the game. Big man. Now Matchman puts it up. There's Stimac battling for the ball, and Dragic takes it away. Dragic will out-rebound anybody. Good D from Micic. He's got better and better turns going on. Micic.
He really has. Again, you can only imagine how much confidence that shot at the end of the fourth quarter against Russia gave him.
Doncic drives in and misses, and now Bogdanovic brings it forward for Serbia. And this time Prepelic does foul Bogdanovic.
This pace currently favoring Serbia a little bit better. They've been able to slow down Slovenia. Now Dragic will go to the bench. Serbia needs to make a run.
Dragic takes a seat. And Micic is going to drive in, is going to hand it off to Matchman. Doesn't score against Dimes, but gets it back and draws. And now Doncic has gone down with an injury, and he is in pain. And this doesn't look good.
Yeah, high ankle sprain. You see him grabbing his ankle there.
And this is not a good sign. Watch this.
You see, he goes up to contest. Comes down on someone's foot.
This is left ankle.
As the tournament's gone on, we've seen more and more guys roll that ankle.
Is it the ankle?
It is. See the high ankle, which is the worst type of ankle sprain. Always hurts most when you first do it, the stinger.
So not what anybody wants to see. Luka Doncic being helped off the floor by Anthony Randolph and the physios from Slovenia.
See Dragic right away, go talking to him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
Rolled all the way over.
What do you think? They'll get it elevated, get some ice on it quickly, and try to get it back, or do you think that's it?
And there's enough time where if you can get it retaped, take a couple aspirins. No one will fault him though if he doesn't come back into the game, but he's such a competitor. Imagine it'd be tough. Either way for Serbia, it gives them life. You hate to see guys go down, but Slovenia needs their replacements to step it up.
And they also get the free throws to pull to within 6.
Berčević, he had a nosebleed. Jovic also went down. So this game is getting more and more physical.
Prepelic. Serbia picking up the lead. Čančar's gotten into the game now with Doncic's injury. Passes to Randolph. Dimas has to go up and doesn't get it up in time. This is a sight that we see all game long. Is Djordjevic trying to, he has a word for everything. Has a word for everything to the left. Is he talking about the 3-second violation? Is he talking about the screen? I don't know. Look at this.
I mean, the play works out in Serbia's favor. And despite Dragic's 31 points, Serbia now a chance to get into a one-possession game.
Bogdanovic goes in, makes a tough shot. it's a 4-point lead for Slovenia. A little bit of a cold spell for Slovenia. How long will they go with Dragic out of the game? That's off.
A little bit of trash talking now going on. The second half of a close championship game is when you see
Doncic,
what guys are made of.
Doncic is, are they asking him, how are you able to go back in? Or clearly distressing situation for him, because being on the bench right now is the last thing that he wants. The last thing that Slovenia wants. Micic. Guduric. Bounce pass. Stimac gets rejected from Anthony Randolph. And now a block called on Micic, the reach. And Nikolic made sure he was going down, perhaps trying to get the unsportsmanlike.
See a great block here as Randolph rotates over.
Tremendous play.
Long arm.
From Randolph.
Honestly, a high riser.
Lucic now comes in for Bogdanovic. Look at the flag from Slovenia. This is what it's all about. National teams, patriotism. Nothing as good as this. Prepelic for three. Oh, two in a row. 2 air balls in a row, and Guduric is letting him hear about it.
He's got to be careful.
He doesn't want to turn this into a game between him and Guduric.
Slovenia has 3 points this quarter. I don't think that's right, actually. They got 7.
Bircevic on the baseline. And Guduric with the rebound.
Great rebound for Guduric. Who's going to score in this lineup for Serbia?
Well, Micic can hit the 3. And it goes to Stimac. And they are calling. They just called the basket. It was good. And now a timeout. And Serbia has stormed right back and trail now by just 2 points. Alarm bells ringing in Ljubljana, especially with Doncic at the end of the bench. His left foot elevated, ice, and Dragic now is trying to rally the troops.
Put your head up, play! No panic, we got it, say, no panic,
Hey, you got my point, Anthony.
Well, as soon as Dragic went out of the game, Serbia made that run they needed. We saw Stimac for Serbia. He's really the emotional leader of this team, constantly rallying his guys. And a field goal percentage for Serbia. Done a much better job defensively, forcing Slovenia into tough shots.
Tako je, palac gore, tako je, palac gore. Palac gore, ovdje si ovo, ovdje.
Still a nice pass there from Micic inside the Stimac.
I mean, you know, it's interesting. Obviously, a little bit of momentum with Serbia. You have Prepelic, who just looks like he's from another planet. He's been shooting so well. He puts up 2 air balls.
Yeah, it's a different time right now. You feel so bad for Doncic. Still on the sideline. Head was in a towel for a while. He's got ice around his ankle. That's not a good sign for Slovenia.
And the Prime Minister of Slovenia showing his support. We also have the Serbian Prime Minister here. And also the Turkish Prime Minister.
So everyone coming out for the game. You see Anthony Randolph gets the quick 2. Stop the Serbian run.
Randolph stepping up and making a couple of plays now. Guduric, bounce pass. Stimac holds it up, gives it to Guduric. And his pass, unbelievable. In Slovenia hands, but they couldn't control it.
The shot clock will not reset as Slovenia denied possession. It's always dangerous to pass it so close. His teammates there. Great hustle though.
So they don't reset the shot clock.
Serbia's done a great job slowing down Slovenian offense. Just 9 points in the third quarter. They had 36 points in the second quarter. Again, Djordjevic, halftime adjustment master.
Of course, it helps that Doncic is on the bench now. Lucic drives in, misses, follows up his shot. The scrap for the rebound. Stimac, offensive rebound, gets rejected.
And off again, rim protection.
Dragic's back in the game now. It's a different ball game. Dragic, oh, it just blows past him. Finds his way in and scores!
Knocked over Stimac. Dragic on a freight train coming down the lane. He gets away with playing a little contact too.
It's now he goes down the lane. And the battle for the rebound batted into the hands of Prepelic and fouled by Guduric.
2 free throws down for Prepelic, 95% from the line.
All bets off though after his last threes. His last 3 attempts. Bogdanovic back into the game. Mitic goes out after good minutes for him. So Prepelic, hugely important player for this Slovenia team at this EuroBasket. No question about it. He has 13 points. The lead is 8.
See Doncic and his teammates rally behind his cause.
Now Bogdanovic over the top, guarded by Chanchar. And they're going to get it to Birčević. Oh, what a play! Birčević with the 3.
Bogdanovic kind of lured the defense asleep. Drove and kicked it out. Wide open Birčević.
Birčević did not have a strong season. But see Chanchar now. That was on line but short. It goes to Stimac, and he was pushed by Anthony Randolph.
One foul to give. Not much contact. Stimac does a great job of selling it.
So 24.9 seconds remain in the quarter. Not really a costly foul, just his second, just the 4th in the quarter. Prepelic on Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic had his foot on the arc. It's good.
Just doesn't even recognize the defense around him.
And they've left time for Slovenia, who lead it by 2.
2-point game now.
And Dragic gets into Dragic mode. Flies in and draws the foul.
Ooh, Bogdanovic goes down hard. Hit his head.
He gets up, holding his head. And now Randolph and Stimac's getting into it a little bit. Yep. Over the body of Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is going up to perhaps knock the ball off the rim and get the rebound. Stimac was already there, boy. What a game.
Referee's telling Stimac that's enough. Giving them very good minutes, Stimac off the bench. +6, only 2 points, but a lot of toughness.
He played at Besiktas this year. He was with the Olympic team last year. makes what is unquestionably an important free throw.
So Dragic likely to end up 35 points after 3 quarters. And for Djordjevic, this has to be reminiscent of his 41-point performance against Lithuania in the 95 final European Championships.
Bogdanovic's heave up the court is short. So Serbia are able to shave 5 points off the deficit. Slovenia lead at 71-67 after 3. Look at the numbers, Josh.
Yeah, I would say that they're cooling off just a little bit, but not too much. Slovenia now at 48% overall, Serbia at 45. Slovenia did cool off beyond the arc, that's for sure. Still, Dragic managed to have 9 points in that quarter.
Interesting as you look at the numbers from Dragic, 35 points through 3 quarters. Who do you think has the record out of EuroBasket?
Well, I know that the man right there, Djordjevic, had, again, those 41 points
that was
in the
it.
final, 95 against Lithuania.
So he is chasing history.
And obviously, Djordjevic winning 3 European Championships, 91, 95, and 97. All for Yugoslavia, nation of Yugoslavia, but you think he wants to win this one a little bit more than his time as a player? It's always interesting for a coach. You know, you've lived the glory days as a player, you want to relive them as a coach, and give your guys an opportunity to have that feeling. They're so close, just down 4 with 10 minutes to go.
The question is, can Slovenia win without Luka Doncic? Because it looks like he's done for the night.
Yeah, they're not even trying to put his shoe on.
Well, he's had it iced. He's now limping. Might be able to see up the top of the screen with a towel over his head to the right of the screen. He's going to sit down. And maybe. But it looks like he's done. We'll see.
Bogdanovich playing tough defense here with Dragic.
Dragic gets it to Randolph. That had a hand on it. And he follows up the shot. Good D from Bercevic. He's played pretty well tonight. The pass into the backcourt.
Oh, Guduric, what are you doing?
They got to hurry though. Dragic, only 6 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, he loses it, loses his footing, and a jump ball.
So a lot of no calls on one possession. First a Randolph 3. Seems to be some contact here. Dragic gets kind of pushed in the back. Falls over, no travel. Slides with the ball. They call it jump ball.
So interestingly, Dragic,
he's limping a little bit.
Is going out. So hopefully Dragic is okay.
He crashes down.
He's got a little bit of a cramp, I think.
He's been playing pretty hard.
He's extending his leg. You can't see here. We're looking at the Serbian bench, but Dragic on the other side is getting some attention from the physios. So the 2 leading guns from Slovenia, Doncic out with a sprained ankle, and now Dragic has gone over to the end of the bench and is getting some type of treatment. So big minutes now for Nikolic, number 6, guarding Guduric. Bogdanovic gets to the line. And Nikolic takes it away from Guduric. Unsportsmanlike foul on Guduric. And Guduric knows he has not ingratiated himself with this coach with that unsportsmanlike.
Well, he got called for one the other night against Russia on a similar play. Turned the ball over and then, rather than just getting back on defense, committed unsportsmanlike.
Well, it was, obviously he grabbed his arm, and then Nikolic, once he had his hand in his arm, he flung it to perhaps make it look worse than it was, and to make sure the referee made the call. So the man who comes in, a lot of pressure on Nikolic coming in for Dragic, comes out and makes a defensive play immediately. And in all fairness, I mean, he's been impressive. He was impressive against Latvia. He was impressive against Spain. And here he is against Serbia, coming up and making a huge play. Slovenia will maintain possession.
He also hasn't missed a free throw the entire EuroBasket. How many guys does Slovenia have? Kill you at the free throw line.
It's cut off Chanchar's progress. Blažić, tough drive, and he scores with the left hand. He's loving the moment. Look at him. Big smile on his face.
That's his first basket of the night.
Matchbine open for three. Good.
Big shot.
Huge shot. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Look at him. Turns around. Now Randolph has it. Gets it to Blažić. Blažić pulls up for the jumper. Good. He tells the crowd, let's make some noise.
Remember, he had those two huge plays in that third quarter against Spain.
Yeah, the start of the third quarter, the fast breaks.
Yeah, opened the floodgates.
And Blažić. All over Micic. Now it's Lucic with the ball. And Bogdanovic guarded by Nikolic, and he goes past him. And the foul called. I think Bogdanovic is going to be a big hit in Sacramento. I mean, that was a quick first step.
And he's just
Deceptively quick.
another guy who can do pretty much everything on the court. You see Blažić getting the pull-up jumper. Back-to-back shots in Marjanovic's face.
Bogdanovic drives in, tough move. Using his body to good effect. 20 points, 6 of 7 from inside the arc. 5-point game. Blažić. Got to get it to Dragic. Don't forget, you got the best player ever in Slovenian history on your team. You got to get him a touch. Micic drives in, scores with the left. Tough move.
It's a perfect time to be aggressive. You see Lucic now matched up with Dragic.
Dragic pulls up for three.
Got numbers. Oh!
And a foul. I think Djordjevic appealing for an unsportsmanlike.
No advantage in basketball, but that would have been great in that case. You see Micic.
Look at this. All of a sudden, Slovenia look a little out of sync offensively.
They're vulnerable.
Remember, Doncic out of the game. Turned ankle.
Lucic posting up hard.
Also Marjanovic trying to make his presence felt in this game. And that's about as good a defense as you can play on the big man. Bodied up. They didn't take a very difficult shot.
Think about it. Marjanovic was going to work on Mozgov the other night and not having any trouble with Vidmar. So tough inside.
Spin cycle. And another technical foul called on Micic for taking a dive. Simulation.
Again, it's a tough call. He felt the forearm kind of extend on the spin move. You see there, pushes off. It's such a tough call. I mean, defensively, that's what you're kind of taught to do, is if you feel the guy pushing off, you got to take the charge. Yeah, these referees penalizing the defense.
Well, Dragic, a rare miss at the free throw line.
No harm, no foul, I guess, but
well,
it does give them another team foul.
Yeah, the grand scheme of things, not that bad of a result for Nitsic. He's got 3 fouls. Prepelic into the corner. Dragic, oh, missed everything. Now it's his turn to throw up an air ball. And with a 3-point lead, Serbia, trailing by 3, they can tie it. Guduric launches a 3 off the back of the iron, and Kuzmic gets the long rebound. They find Lucic under for 1. And he cuts the deficit now to just 1 point.
Slovenia calls a timeout. Second timeout of the half already. 1 remaining. It's a 1-point game in this championship final. As it gets tight again, ever since Doncic went out of the game, you can just feel kind of air.
It's tense, Ultimately, somebody has to step up. We saw Anthony Randolph step up with a big block and a couple of baskets. We've seen Vidmar make a play. We've seen Prepelic and Blazic, but Serbia just keep coming. They're not going to go away. 18 of 20 from the line for Slovenia. 13 of 13 for Serbia.
Serbia still has all 3 timeouts remaining in this 4th quarter. That's just another sign that they've been able to pretty much control the second half, because Slovenia hasn't been able to to deliver that knockout punch or have a big run. There's 21 points in these first 15 minutes in the second half for Slovenia after that onslaught in the first half.
How long will Bogdanovic stay out of the game?
And he's been playing heavy minutes, already at 30, leading the way throughout in the game. Dragic has got more rest. You see him.
Presumably, Djordjevic has his finger on the pulse. He'll know when it's time. His team has got it back to within 1. You got to tip your hat to Serbia. They've had some adversity, but here they are, knocking on the door. Cancar to Vidmar. Big possession for Slovenia as they try to stem the tide. Over to Dragic. Prepelic, little runner, and the ball batted over to Edo Muric. Another 14 seconds now for Slovenia.
You want to see Dragic attack the basket. He pulls up
for the 3 and misses. And Cancar fouls Lucic. And that is foul number 4. And that is also not a good development, not a good foul for Cancar. Just 1 more foul during the bonus. Look at this. Well, he's challenging for the rebound, but
you're not going to out-jump Lucic.
Good things happen often. You see Djordjevic feeling like they've been climbing the mountain and they've almost gotten to the top.
We've seen this over and over again. Majvan in the post. So patient. Takes his time, gets to the spot.
And he puts Serbia back in front.
So calm, and just like that.
First time in a long time. Big minutes here. And boy, you feel for Slovenia not having Doncic, one of their really 2 main guys. Prepelic for the 3, good! Look at it, no air ball that time.
Yeah, clearly made the adjustment. Put Slovenia back into the lead.
Matchman trying to post up on Edo Muric. Vidmar there to help, and a little step back from Matchman. How's that? Has a little look at the Slovenia bench as he runs past. 15 for Matchman.
Very Nowitzki-esque. Step back fade away.
Quality.
Tie game.
Now Dragic
There it
spins,
is.
and he double dribbles.
See him hobbling a little bit.
And it's like a war of attrition now. I mean, this
Exactly.
thing is tiredness. Doncic is out of the game.
They're all against
Serbia.
calf cramp.
No Jovic for them. Fouls accumulating. Nikolic back in the game now. And Dragic goes out. Clearly, something isn't right with him. 35 points, hasn't scored in the fourth quarter. Serbia looking to go back in front. How big would a three be for them right now from this man, Bogdanovic? Well, he's going to take it to the basket, and is knocked off the rim. They are going to count it.
Every time he goes to the basket, great things happen. Like you said, he's 7 of 8 inside the arc, just 2 of 8 outside the arc. You see here, the ball's on the rim, and
Oh, they went and they hit the net is what it was, yeah. They had no choice. So a great drive from Bogdanovic. Prepelic gets it again. I thought he was going to uncork it. Randolph takes the foul, and he will go to the line, shooting the jump shot. What a game, what a final, what a EuroBasket.
it reaches in, taps him.
2 free throws. 2 big free throws for Randolph. And gets the first one to fall.
Comes in shooting 69%, but 4 of 4 so far tonight.
8 points for him. Hasn't really forced anything tonight. And sinks both. Knotted again.
Obviously, he's played so many big games with Real Madrid.
Unbelievable. Blazic on Bogdanovic. Now the trap to get it out of his hands. Over to Micic. Inside to Kuzmic, and Vidmar reaches around and takes it out of the hands. The unsung hero of Slovenia once again. He is an absolute warrior, Vidmar.
See the ball going inside to Randolph now.
And Randolph this time tried to get the contact and the trip to the line. Now Bogdanovic, he'll go right at Nikolic. Remember, another foul in Serbia in the bonus. Good defense, he just lost it.
The ball was a little slippery last 2 times down.
So a hold has been called on Slovenia, on Vidmar, his first foul.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most shocking stat of the night.
And look, again, getting a good look there. Look at the Slovenian fans.
2 free throws now for Kuzmic as they're in the bonus. Serbia still has a foul to give.
So we talked about it, but to be fair, I mean, they've gone this late before they picked it up because they picked up some early fouls. And with 2.5 minutes remaining, these are pressure free throws for Ognjen Kuzmic.
Kuzmic.
Oh, he's been pretty decent at the free throw line.
About 75%.
Yeah, that was a pressure free throw that he bricked. Reminiscent of Vidmar's at the other end, and he misses both.
Empty possession.
Free throws can be a little bit difficult to make this time of the game, especially in a championship encounter. Prepelic pulls up for the jumper. Good!
Timeout, Serbia.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jakalakic comes out to give the low 5. Look at that. Prepelic says, we're not going down, folks.
He's got 19 big points.
And looks like he may have taken some type of shot to the hand or the face. He's in a little bit of pain.
Part of the celebration.
I don't know. You got to Got to be careful with those celebrations. Look at the free throw shooting. Each team with 2 misses. Those were the first 2 misses for Serbia, the ones that Kuzmic missed. And they were big ones because now Slovenia have gone back to take the lead.
Couldn't come at a worse time, Kuzmic, but again, that's not really his role. So 2:20 to go. It's a 2-point game. Serbia have the ball. You expect Bogdanovic to have the ball in his hands, create. What a game we've had. It has a little bit of everything. An incredible first half. Goran Dragic, absolute fire. Injuries, we haven't seen Jovic back in the game.
But it kind of illustrates, more important than anything else in a team sport, is you have to have a team. You've had Doncic go down. You've had Dragic now deal with some issues. And you've had other guys in the team step up.
Guys
Look
like
at Prepelic. And Djordjevic. We've done so well to come back, guys. Come on, let's don't blow it now. The passion is there. Look at this from the Slovenia fans and the Serbia fans. They've come all the way to Istanbul to watch what has truly been a spectacular final. Micic in the game. The match ban. Now Bogdanovic, guarded by Blažić, hand up and off the front of the rim. And they'll award it to Serbia.
All because Lucic went for the offensive rebound.
That's right. Extra effort once again from Vladimir Lucic.
You see here, Randolph and Prepelic.
Very close.
We can go to the replay when it's under 2 minutes, I believe, but
2:04.
2:04.
Has been terrific. Everybody really for both of these teams.
11 different guys that scored for Serbia, so.
Inbounds to match man, wide open for 3. Well, he was wide open. Maybe not the play call. He has hit some threes. Prepelic. That was inside the arc. And the scrap for the ball comes to Blažić. Passes out to Randolph. Randolph gets in the lane, puts up a little runner, makes it!
Lucic has to be careful here. Anthony Randolph, the naturalized American.
Unbelievable.
My hero right now for Slovenia. See that strong drive.
Oh,
Definitely gets fouled. It's the runners.
look at the intensity. These guys are living the moment. This is the greatest moment of their lives. You know it. A minute and a half, a minute 38 seconds away from a title. Can they get it done, or will Serbia take them to the title?
Dragic on the bench. Doncic, of course, on the bench.
Prepelic has just been tremendous, and so has Randolph. He's picked his spots and misses. Ooh, every miss magnified at the end of the game. Bogdanovic, it's Blažić on him, and he gets the high pick.
Turn the corner.
Bogdanovic goes in, gets blocked by Vidmar. Again, the unsung hero. The rejection. Prepelic for 3, and a foul called on Lucic. 3 free throws coming from Prepelic. And boy, there were bodies everywhere in the lane.
And the reason why it's a tough call is you'll see Prepelic kicks his leg out, and that's what gets it.
And now Djordjevic is going to come out and give the stare to the referees.
You never want games to be decided by the referee calls.
It's the risk. I mean, we've seen it all tournament long. I mean, you have to guard the three-point shooter, but it is so difficult not to foul sometimes when you get that close. And did he foul? I'm not saying he did or he didn't, but they've called it. And Lucic certainly doesn't get any breaks.
Guys, watch Carolina, no bounce, but whoever has Bogdanovic. Hey, at least 5 games, okay?
So Prepelic can really put a little bit of cushion to the Slovenian lead. Up 4. I believe it's going to be 3 free throws. They seem to be behind the line. What a game.
Certainly, Prepelic has not shied away from responsibility. The big guns down, Dragic, Doncic. And Prepelic takes the free throw, makes the first one.
So Prepelic,
20 points. What a phenomenal performance from Prepelic.
Oh no, misses his first free throw in, it feels like
Donkey's years. I mean, a long time. And makes the third. So 2 more points and a 6-point lead. That's
plenty of time for Serbia. 2-possession game.
Slovenia 22 score now.
Need to get a score to stop.
Bogdanovic for 3.
Big rebound.
And Nikolic has it. And now over to Anthony Randolph. Blazic inside to Randolph.
Oh, nice fake.
Goes up.
Oh,
he tried to dunk it.
No foul.
Oh my God!
And Nikolic fouled by Bogdanovic.
Randolph is just shocked that he didn't get called. Didn't get the foul call, but fortunate for Slovenia, they maintain possession. We'll see here. Goes for the big dunk.
That was. He had his head taken off.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
look at this. Watch Lucic's. Whoa. I mean, that is the foul of the century. Wow. He was almost decapitated. Goodness me. But these things even out.
Well, now you put Nikolic at the line, who, again, is perfect throughout the tournament. So, all's well that ends well for Slovenia.
Randolph can only laugh. Doesn't matter, his teammates at the line and make both. 8-point lead, 35.8 seconds remain. And Randolph just looks at the referee to say, wow, how did you not see that? I mean, listen, referees aren't perfect, you know, and there's no such thing as a game 100%.
No,
they're doing their best.
If you would have made the dunk, it would have brought the
Radio
down. We'll take the 2 free throws.
Bogdan, Lucha.
Slovenia, way to respond as Serbia. Again, how many times have we seen this tournament a team climb all the way back, put themselves in position to take the lead, but can't really do it.
They did take the lead, but then they weren't able to sustain it.
Bogdanovic took a 2-point lead.
Prepelic, his jump shot put him up 84-82, and that was the go-ahead shot.
Serbia has yet to score since, so scoreless in the last 3 minutes. Not an ideal time for a drought. It's been a 10-0 run.
Look at that. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing. I remember 2010, the World Cup here in Istanbul. The Slovenian fans traveled in mass. They've come, the majority of them have come only late in the tournament this time. But they've made it. And boy, they've been long suffering. They've had some good teams that haven't been able to get to the podium. Well, it looks like they're going to go straight to the top of the podium unless Serbia do something extraordinary. And Blazic fouled. And now Kokoskov is having a word with the Brazilian referee. And once again, Serbia in danger of being always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Well, you see there, doesn't really go for the ball, but.
And that's what I think Kokoskov felt like that was too hard of a foul on Lucic, who's been terrific in this EuroBasket. And you feel for the Serbians. They have been a phenomenal story. They've come to the EuroBasket. Lucic playing for the senior team for the first time. And you can only have one winner, folks. This is a team that had so many players that couldn't make it. And these guys have bonded together. Match bad. Banks in the three. Back to a 7-point game. And Guduric commits the foul. 4 fouls on him. Doncic and Prepelic hugging each other.
And again, this happening with Doncic and Dragic on the bench for much of the fourth quarter. I mean,
we've seen so many Slovenians. Obviously, Rašo Nesterovic is here. Jaka Lakovic, he's on the bench. Former players, Boston Nutbar, we saw him upstairs. So many guys have come to be to witness this, not knowing if their team was going to do it, perhaps believing they would, but clearly it's one thing to do that and then have to beat a team like Serbia. And Randolph skies for the rebound. Blažić has it. Nikolic and Slovenia are on top of the EuroBasket world, folks. They are now going to be the best team in European basketball for the first time in their history.
And you see the celebration.
Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable.
Miric just punts the ball.
Somebody needs to carry Doncic out there so he can celebrate. They have won it 93-85. And you know what? Serbia don't deserve second either. They're champions in my book, the way they've done everything in this EuroBasket. They have had a phenomenal EuroBasket. You can only have one winner. What a battle. It lived up to the hype. It surpassed the hype. And hopefully some items coming out of the crowd, presumably from the Serbian section, will stop being thrown. It's just been a magnificent day for basketball. And
congratulations to Slovenia getting their first ever EuroBasket championship. You see the heartbreak for Serbia coming so close, knocking on the door.
Look at that, Dragic, Djordjevic, two superior athletes. I mean, it's tough to lose, you know. 21 of 37. I mean, we'll just let you look at the stats. Both teams had 8 3-pointers fall. They both shot the ball well from the free throw line. It was just
so even throughout. And the difference is making the plays when they counted. The last 3 minutes, Slovenia was just better.
We haven't said enough for Kokoskov. I mean, he had to really coach like the Dickens in this tournament. I mean, he was phenomenal. The decisions he made, his players being lost, getting hurt in this game. Dragic didn't score a point in the fourth quarter. He still finished with a game-high 35, so he didn't get to Djordjevic's record. And you're happy for Doncic that title will help ease the pain of what appears to be a high ankle sprain for him. So just all in all, it's been tremendous, Josh.
It really has, and you feel for Serbia. Second in the 2014 World Cup, second in the Olympics in Rio, second again here in Istanbul, the EuroBasket.
Yeah, you know what, there's different storylines. Slovenia, meanwhile, remember 2007, not able to get into the semifinals when they collapsed against Greece in the quarters. And then there was the Slovenian team that got to the semifinals, and they almost reached the final in 2009 in Poland, but came up just short and ended up finishing fourth in that one. I mean, they've had some great players, great times. Oh, that's who she is. That's Doncic's girlfriend. That's why we were saying. So Luka Doncic, you know what? He'll take the sprained ankle. Look who's going to carry him, his roommate, Goran Dragic. So
roommate, his mentor, his, safe to say, one of his childhood heroes. And you can only dream, coming from a small nation like Slovenia, to get on top of the basketball world. A lot of respect for these Serbian players. Sticking around, receiving the silver medals.
Well, I've seen a lot of EuroBaskets, and I have to say, I mean, this one has been extraordinary. It really has. We watched the games in Istanbul in Group D. We didn't get to see Slovenia. We had to watch on TV and online their march, and they were unbeaten. And you just never really believed to see Guduric there talking to the young Serbian fan. You just didn't know if Slovenia were really that good. And boy, did they prove it. They came to Istanbul. They won an absolute classic encounter against Latvia. They knocked off the defending champions, the kings of Europe, Spain, and then they knocked off a Serbian team that had just been one of the most consistent, one of the best teams in all of basketball. And they took a lot of punches tonight from Serbia, but they have just a classic game.
I mean, we labeled them a team of destiny a couple of times in this tournament, and it seemed like whenever they needed a play to be made, someone made it. And there's always someone different, whether it was obviously Goran Dragic most of the time, Luka Doncic against Latvia, Anthony Randolph had made the plays, Prepelic, Vidmar, Guric, all of these guys. Nikolic comes into the game tonight, knocks down 4 big free throws. Blažić gave you 7 points. It's, again, it's the entire roster can feel like they had a hand in winning this gold medal, and that's what you mean by a team.
Absolutely, and international basketball, I mean, there's nothing like it, folks. When you get to the business end of the tournament.
See the emotion here. And so much pride involved in these games.
So we're going to have the medal ceremony, and
as well as the All-Star 5 and the MVP presentations.
You see the Serbian fans' looks of disappointment, but they will know. And I'm sure Coach Djordjevic is going to say it again in the press conference. He was as proud of this team as any team that he's been a part of. And I think that's probably the biggest thing. Players like Lucic coming out, just playing amazing basketball. Of course, he plays for Djordjevic at Bayern Munich. But this was an effort from the likes of Marjanovic.
When we were doing
we love the Serbia team.
For sure, and when we were doing the preparation for the tournament, if you look at the guide at all the statistics these guys had playing for the national team, there wasn't really anyone besides Bogdanovic that would scare you. No names that really stood out and have really played masterful games in competition. Some of these guys were for the first time.
But what about the new stars that have emerged,
Exactly.
the Nikoliches of Slovenia, and the opportunities for the players like Blažić to again show what they could do, and Prepelic, who
he plays in France, and you can just assume that so many major clubs are going to be calling his agent now. I mean, this guy delivered on the biggest stage possible.
That's the thing. You come to an international tournament, you play for your national team in front of this type of audience, and you make the types of plays that really both of these teams made tonight. And you can't find fault with any of it. It's just been magnificent. Tough calls. There were some tough calls.
Yeah.
But you know what? Tough calls have to be made. And over the course of the game, these things will even out. So it's been a real pleasure. So we're going to have the start of the closing ceremony now. So the All-Star 5 and the MVP awards are going to be presented by Cyril Koumans, the Vice President of FIBA Europe and the FIBA Central Board member. will be Tissot watches. I'd like to get one of those.
So one of the sponsors of the tournament, also responsible for the graphics that we've had, and they've done a great job.
So Goran Dragic, no surprise, has made the All-Star 5. And let's remind you, this is a guy who's playing for his country for the last time. It's a dream finish for him, isn't it? A dream finish.
Yeah, I mean, that first half was also just another kind of dream-like kind of state for him. Everything going in.
Alexis Shved has made it from Russia. Great turn.
He came in as a leading scorer, 25 points per game.
He's already dressed.
More casual look.
Coming out the casual look. Yep, Alexis Shved. He was worth the price of admission every game. And what a pure joy it was watching Russia play, being around this team. The coach, Sergei Bazarevich. From Serbia, Bogdan Bogdanovic has made the All-Star 5. And he's onward and upward for Bogdanovic.
Obviously just turned 25 years of age, won the EuroLeague title with Fenerbahce, moving on to the Sacramento Kings, where they'll be expecting.
They're going to like him. They're going to like him a lot. Luka Doncic, at 18 years of age, has made the All-Star 5. And the turned ankle, he's going to come out. He's going to hop out.
And again, this is a guy, I don't know how many high school players around the world perform like he did on this stage. He said just 18 years of age, and when general managers are looking at a #1 pick for next year, they need to look too far.
Yeah, I agree with you. Pau Gasol has made it as well from Spain.
Yet again.
Once again. I mean, great, just legendary player, obviously. So many, you know what, there are probably some other players that were in the reckoning. I think it's a tough call always.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis especially.
He's probably not here anymore. That probably has something to do with it.
No, I don't think so.
I meant the fact that, like, his team got eliminated.
Oh, okay.
Guys, can we get together?
So these guys, Europeans, phenomenal. And really, so it's kind of more of a perimeter-oriented All-Star 5. I'm not sure how they would match up against a 5 with a giant big man.
We know that Doncic probably had the most total rebounds out of anyone in the tournament in today's games. Check that, but so I guess he can play 1 through 4.
And now the MVP, Goran Dragic, has been named the MVP. So Cyril Koumans will again present another outstanding watch. Carl knows what that's all about. Got it last year. And chance of MVP, the Slovenian crowd ecstatic. What a way to sign off from international basketball. A legend.
You go out on top. Not many players can say that. Not just with the gold medal, but also the MVP. You also have to think about the impact that these kind of guys have for the younger generations in their countries.
Look at that. You got Pau Gasol. Well, we're looking at the highlights of Goran Dragic. Pau Gasol helping Doncic off the court. So it's a great show of sportsmanship. Helping the guy that helped knock you out of the final. And the Goran Dragic show was amazing.
Yeah, his first half will go down in history. Again, 26 points in the first 20 minutes to really help Slovenia kind of put this game away. Obviously, Serbia came back, but too little too late.
So Patrick Baumann, Secretary General FIBA, Kamil Novak, the FIBA Executive Director, Europe, and Prime Minister of Miroslav Fedor, the Prime Minister of Slovenia.
As well as the Prime Minister of Serbia. You see there,
Sorry, it is actually the Prime Minister of Serbia, Ana Brnabić. So Serbia will get their silver, and it's worth reminding a lot of doubters that this team could even make it this far to the final. But also probably a lot of people out there always knew this was a team that would contend no matter what team they showed up with. Milan Mačvan, Bogdan Bogdanović, Vladimir Lucic, Dragan Milisavljević, Stefan Birčević, Vladimir Stimac, terrific guy, player, Branko Lazic, Vasilij Micic was great, hit a key three-pointer, didn't he, in the semifinal. Marko Guduric, Stefan Jovic, Ognjen Kuzmic, and Boban Marjanovic.
Boban really kind of, his reputation with the national team hadn't been great. Only had 1 point per game in 2011. Hadn't done much in the Serbian jersey, but definitely redeemed himself in this tournament. Helped him get to the final. Djordjevic bowing down to his players, tremendous pride. Despite the losing effort, nothing to be ashamed of in terms of the way they competed. Fought resiliently all tournament long, all game long as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the silver medalists, Serbia!
So clearly tough for them right now. They can step up on the podium. Silver medal will be, they'll be proud of that. Bogdan Bogdanović was it was a great team, more than anything. He was a leader, but great team all the way around. And Coach Georgia was doing a fine job with them again.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for the silver medalists, Serbia!
See the Serbian legends joining their team as well.
Predrag Danilovic, Dejan Tomašević. He's the Secretary General of the Federation. And Slovenia will be presented with their gold medals coming up next. That'll be Turgay Demirel, the President of FIBA Europe, FIBA Central Board and FIBA Executive Committee member. Binali Yildirim, the Prime Minister of Turkey, and the Prime Minister of Slovenia, Miroslav Fedor.
See them carrying Luka Doncic. Perhaps the future king of Slovenia, it seems like.
Very funny.
Hey, you can't walk, you know. You gotta.
I know.
Get the man some crutches.
So once again, just going through the names for Slovenia. Goran Dragic, Matic Rebic, Anthony Randolph, Alexei Nikolic, Quentin Prepelic, Edo Muric, Jaka Blazic, Jasper Vidmar, Sasan Zagarac, Ziga Dimec, Vlatko Čančar, and Luka Doncic. Of course, Igor Kokoskov, the former coach of Georgia, able to get to the top of the podium here in his first EuroBasket with Slovenia. Anthony Randolph, they picked the right player to naturalize. He was good.
Yeah, they wanted him. You know, we heard about before the tournament. They actually, obviously, he plays with Luka Doncic at Real Madrid. They did everything they had to do to make sure he had a chance to play in this tournament. He's trying to get another shot at the NBA, and he did everything he could in this tournament to make that happen. Igor Kokoskov obviously going to be joining the Utah Jazz. And a great moment now for all these Slovenian fans who made the trip down to Istanbul. They get to see their players step up on the podium.
I don't know who they're trying to call down.
It's you,
Can
Jeff.
you see? Oh, it's going to be Zoran Dragic, the brother of Goran, who couldn't play. He was injured.
Trying to make his way around. I mean, I don't know if he wants to hop over on our table.
He's going to, easy with the laptop. Good man. He's able to get down. And everybody that knows Zoran Dragic is going to love this. They are, that's when you know you're a brotherhood. You don't forget the other guys. Same thing happened last year with Spain. They remembered Gasol and San Materio. And Dragic, Zoran Dragic, a very important member of this team.
Obviously, he led them in scoring a couple EuroBaskets ago, so helped kind of build the foundation of a strong basketball program.
And he'll get a chance to play with them. So they're going to step up to the podium. Here they are. Great scene. Absolutely. Dragic signs off in style.
Rides off into the sunset. Gold medal around his neck.
And now they're going to jump up and down and make sure Doncic doesn't fall off. Where is he?
Hopping on 1 foot. Starting his rehab already.
Can you see him? I don't even see him. He probably wants to go back and get some tapas back in Madrid. We're going to have the playing of the national anthem now for Slovenia.
not sure they've had a rendition of the national anthem as sweet as that one.
So the trophy will be presented to Goran Dragic. And again, I mean, you know, it sends chills down your spine to see a guy like this be able to experience this moment. All the sweeter as he receives the trophy from Turgay Demirel, president of FIBA Europe and the FIBA Central Board, FIBA Executive Committee member. So Dragic lifts the trophy and
sparks fly.
Great moment.
And again, a lot of respect to these Serbian players, kind of forced to hang around and witness the celebration. Of course, Queen.
It's so funny because in this EuroBasket we got so many memories of so many great games from, go back for us. If you go up to Helsinki, there was Lauri Markkanen. You go up to Tel Aviv, we watched Dennis Schroeder from Germany just be terrific. Italy, obviously. Israel had some tough times up there. Finland as a team were great in Helsinki. In Cluj, it was all about Spain and Croatia, but we saw some great things from Hungary as well, and they made it. And we also saw Yuri Velsh's last game with the Czech Republic. In Istanbul, we watched Porzingis from Latvia. We watched amazing basketball from Serbia, from
the host nation, Turkey, obviously.
Turkey.
Were the most,
amazing.
Despite losing games, just such an exciting brand of basketball and a bright future for the Turkish basketball fans. But it's Slovenia's moment, no question about it. And it's just still so funny to me to see Anthony Randolph in the thick of it all. One-time LSU Tiger, New York Knicks, Golden State Warrior, helping the Slovenian nation to one of its biggest moments of glory.
This is the best part here is Slovenia go over to their fans and celebrate with them. And they're going to go around. They're going to do their own little trophy tour here inside the arena.
They do have fans in all corners of the stadium. Party is underway.
Something tells me these guys are not going to be getting much sleep tonight.
They deserved it.
There he is, Luka Doncic, the sprained ankle. I think the fact that they were able to just ride through the adversity of losing Doncic and then Dragic and get those other guys to step up. I mean, it was...
Yeah, it must have felt like a great team win.
You know, the Serbian guys have had to step up all tournament long. With so many new faces in the lineup, so many leaders from the team not making it. And we didn't know if Slovenia would be able to do it, but they have been able to do it.
See the highlights now.
What can you, any closing thoughts, Josh, as we watch the final? I guess it's nice coming to spend a few weeks in Istanbul, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's been a great ride. We've watched some great basketball. Some players have become legends. Some unknown players have become household names. Got a great chance to talk with coaches. And again, basketball just continues to grow, not just in Europe, but around the world with, events like this. National pride, national teams performing on the biggest stage. There's nothing like it. Congratulations to all the 24 teams that were involved. Obviously not even easy to get here in the first place, so even a team like GB that didn't win a game, there has to be a lot of pride in the fact they were able to compete. Obviously Belgium, you know, tough for me, being a Belgian citizen. We haven't talked about them in a couple of weeks, it feels like, but you know, there's so many great teams we got a chance to see.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Romania didn't win a game, but they got to host big-time basketball in their country in Cluj-Napoca and get them ready for the World Cup qualifiers. And so many other, just terrific stories. You know, Greece looking out of sorts, like they might not even advance from the group. And then they advance and they almost beat Russia. So what can you say? I mean, Goran Dragic is probably going to be given a lot of listen to a lot of photo requests when he goes back to Ljubljana. Of course, he'll be off back to America to play in the NBA. And this is the team that had to come through qualifying. Don't forget. I mean, they had to come through qualifying. So look at Nikolic. He is a huge part of things moving forward. So, folks, we'll leave it here. You can watch some of the enduring images of this EuroBasket 2017 final. It's been our privilege to bring you all the action. Once again, nothing like it. International basketball, folks. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Don't forget the World Cup qualifiers coming up all over the world in November. Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Nadam se da je sve u redu i sa slikom i sa tonom, da me čujete i vidite. Aleksandar Đorđević, selektor naše reprezentacije, sa mnom. Gospodine Đorđeviću, kako u ovim trenucima ostati pribran i kako reći našoj naciji